all you coin collectors out there, and welcome to the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we're going to take a look at two 1-cent coins from the country of Canada. And we're going to look at the 1972 and the 1973 1-cent coins. Now, in 1972, this one on the left here, we see this as 1 cent at the top. There's a maple sprig here. 1972 on the left side of it, and Canada at the bottom. In 1972 they made 451 million of these, and in 1973 they made 457 million. So between the 2 years we had about 1 billion of these made. They're not hugely valuable. In fact, Coins in Canada places their melt value at about 3 cents, and so that's probably their minimum value. You may be able to get some coins from these years that are much more valuable, and those generally will be what they are essentially special mint issues that come out in those years. So if you look for the 1972 coins, you'll see that in 1972 they made some special mint issues, and in 1972 those ones might be worth $8 to $9 if they're in MS66 type, MX67 type condition. But in general, these coins will not be worth a whole lot. They are a copper coin, and they are 98% copper. I guess we can call them bronze, but they're 98% copper, 0.5% tin, and 1.5% zinc. On the front of them we have Queen Elizabeth II, and over here it says Elizabeth II, or Elizabeth II, DG Regina, or by the grace of God, Queen. And if we magnify it up, we see that, and focus on this one in particular, we see that she's wearing a tiara. She's facing to the right. I believe this is the 47-year-old Queen Elizabeth II. And it's a portrait that was engraved by Arnold Machen. No, she's 39 years old. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to overestimate. So this is when she was 39 years old this portrait was made, and it's the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara that she's wearing. These coins were made from 1965 till 1979 with this particular portrait on them. The rear of the coin, I forgot to bring that up, is also engraved, and that's engraved by a different engraver, and that's George Kruger Gray, and you see the KG right here for Kruger Gray. When we look to value these coins, one of the first things that we always do is go to the Coins in Canada website, and Coins in Canada will list some of the specialty coins and some of the era coins. The 1972 coin has a kind of an interesting error, and that is that there is one or more variations of the 1972 coin where the C and the A are attached, and you can see that it's kind of close there anyway. And if we get down a little bit lower, so I'm actually going to take it off the stand and move it down a little bit, you can see that these two letters, the C and the A, are pretty close anyway. And there is a version of this where there's actually a line between the two, like it kind of bled over from the C to the A. And that's a more valuable coin. They call it the C and A linked. There are many of these coins that have die cracks on them. There is one 1972 at least where it didn't. Now normally when they make these coins, what they do is they make them so if you flip them from right to left, they're exactly the same. There is one coin that we know of, when you flip it from right to left, it actually comes up different. In other words, this one will be about 15 degrees off if you flip it from right to left. And in this case it's not, but that coin will also have more value if we're looking at those coin values. All right, so that's what we have today from the 1973 and the 1972 1-cent coins from the country of Canada. And they're collectible, but they're not going to be valuable And I think what you do is you look through them and you find the ones to fill your collection, but don't expect to make a lot of money selling any of these coins. Have a great day from DC Coin World International Coin Channel.